This is Rashad's Hip Hop Timeline. Welcome to our third installment of the series. In the last video, we discussed 5 different accounts from the pioneers in hip hop of the early days. Next, we'll discuss the article, Many Styles, The Hip Hop Melting Pot, by Chris Needs. This article talks about how rap, during the 80s got to be the exciting and innovative genre it was. In 1981, rap was still relegated to the MCs rapping over session bands playing instrumentals of popular dance hits. Afrika Bambaataa, as mentioned in the last video, pushed the genre further with Planet Rock. Before Planet Rock, he had Jazzy Sensation, a remake of Gwen McCrae's Funky Sensation. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 released The Message, also in 1982. It was the first song in hip-hop to describe the conditions in the inner city and even raise social awareness. Up until that point, rap was mostly about partying, dancing, and boasting. Now lyrics had started to matter. The Reg followed with Street Justice and What People Do for Money by Divine Styles soon came. The article goes into other artists and cuts using movie dialogue and classic soul that would pave the way for modern rap by 1983. Then, the article discusses how Run DMC later that year took the sound back to the park. They rapped over stripped-down production and raw, hard-hitting tracks. From the reggae-style beats to the heavy metal chords of Rockbox. It also mentions that even with the King of Rock album and that title song, Afrika Bambaataa's Time Zone was a prototype for the rock rap style. The author goes on to discuss Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons starting Def Jam Records in 1985, ushering in LL Cool J and the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys ushered in a different sound for the Animal House College listeners. Doug E. Fresh and the Get Fresh crew came with the Oh My God sample that ran throughout the song, The Show. Next came the James Brown sampling era with Spoonie G's Godfather and King T's Payback is a Mother, for instance. At the time of press, James Brown was incarcerated, and his music was being resuscitated due to the sampling craze in rap. Young MC and Gangstar received mentions for using more jazzy grooves and horns on their albums for 1989. After the James Brown samples got redundant or worn out, artists like De La Soul branched out to the likes of George Clinton and sounds that were 60s psychedelia related. Hip house was a major trend in 1989 with Technotronic's Pump Up the Jam. A handful of the leading rappers of the time all had hip house cuts, such as Queen Latifah, Big Daddy Kane, Jungle Brothers, and EPMD. The article states that due to the success of Technotronic, record companies had really been pumping out lots of hip house records. Though it was a trend, it just served as one ingredient and would likely die down. The article concludes with rap being described as music without barriers. Rap can take different styles, and the output becomes a new style. Rap was seemingly the only true new music of the 80s, and the 90s were just around the corner. The possibilities looking ahead could be endless. Before we wrap up, let's check out the latest mail day. The source, October 1998, A Tribe Called Quest breaks up. Trick Daddy cover from 2001, Exhibit from 2000, and Eve from December 2000. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.